What's up guys, this is Jolan here, and today in this video let's have a look at a newly launched smartband by Boat, which is called as the Boat Pro Gear. Boat is mostly known for making audio accessories, but looks like it wants to venture in the wearables business as well. So can it compete in this market with its Boat Pro Gear smartband? Let's find out. So now coming to the box, we can see it comes in a very simple packaging with the picture and the name of the smartband mentioned on the front. Some smartband features mentioned at the side, and some more features and the company information mentioned at the back of the box. Opening up the box, we get the smartband first. Then we also find the user manual, warranty card, and a catalog which shows different products of Boat. I purchased this at an inaugural price of around 1499 Indian rupees on Amazon India, but now it is back to its normal price, that is 1799. I will leave the Best Buy links in the description below if you guys are interested. Now to give you a physical overview, on the front we can see the color display. Unfortunately, I don't know what display is being used on the Boat smartband, whereas on the back we have the heart rate sensor. Then we have the rubber strap which holds the smartband in place, and once we detach the capsule from the strap, we can find the USB connector for charging the smartband. Okay guys, now to just give you a demonstration of the user interface. As you can see, first this is the watch face. If you click on it, it will take you to your heart rate monitor, then the steps counter, then the kilocalories can be displayed, then the distance, how much you traveled today, or like how much you walked today, and then last but not the least is the time that you walked today, right? If you swipe down, you can get more. If you swipe even further down, you get notifications. Then we have mindfulness training and training. So now let's go in details in each and every one of them. If you click on training, you see that there are different modes of training that are available on this smartband. There are different types, like this is basketball, walk is there, running, cycling, hiking, badminton, fitness, treadmill, etc. Now how to activate this? All you need to do is just click on it, and then after 2-3 seconds it's gonna get activated. If you want to come back, just click on the round touch button and it will take you back. So just to show you the next option, this is the mindfulness training. It is basically an exercise which will help you relax your mind, like taking deep breaths, like to inhale, exhale. So this is basically it. Now going to the next one, here we have something called as the notifications. You have to activate the notification thing on your from the app, so that your smartband shows all the notifications that you get from on your phone. Next we have something called as more. In more we have different options. For example, this is the night mode, you can turn on and off. Second one is the stopwatch. Next one is the camera shutter, which I will show you in a while. Then on top, next we have these are the watch faces which you can customize onto your smartband. There are around 5 watch faces. As you can see, you can choose whichever one you like the most. For example, if I want this one, just click on it and then say replace, and it will be applied onto your home screen. Now if we go back again, after this we can see there's a hand kind of here. This is for the raise to wake your screen, which again I'll be showing you this in the later part of the video. Then we have something called as the alarms. When you set an alarm, it will directly vibrate onto your wrist, but you need to set an alarm from the app itself. Then if you go back, here we have the continuous heart rate monitoring. Okay, then here we have some activity, and this is for to turn off the smartband. Above here we have something called as find a phone. If I click it, my phone is gonna vibrate. So this is the find a phone option. And last but not the least, we have the music control, which works fine to most extent. So that's about it for the user interface of the Boat Smartband. Now I just want to show you how the Boat Smartband looks on my wrist. It looks really nice though. It's not too big, not too small, and the strap also feels quite snug, and I didn't face any irritation though, although I wore the strap even for a day. I mean to say, I wore the band even for a day, and it looks good enough. Now let's do the raise to wake up test on the Boat Smartband, and there you go. So as you can see, it works fine to most extent, but it takes almost around 2 seconds for the screen to come on. If I have to compare it with my Honor Band 5, then let's see how it goes. So as you can see, my Honor Band 5 is like literally faster compared to the Boat Smartband. So now also let's test the heart rate sensor of the Boat Smartband, and I will also be comparing it with my Honor Band 5 as well. So let's see how they both stack up. As you can see, it's being measured on both the Smartbands. Let's see if they both are close enough. As you can see, my Honor Band here shows around 77, whereas my Boat Smartband shows around 84. It's slightly on the higher side, or probably Honor Band is on the lower side. It's not that far enough though, but it's very close. Now coming to the application of the Boat Smartband, you will have to download this application from the Google Play Store, which is called as the Boat Pro Gear. So once you download and open the app, you can sync your Smartband along with this application. Once that is done and it is synced, then on the home page you can see this is the first screen that you get on your application. Here we can find different things like activities, sleep, and heart rate. Activities that you can see, like you can see for different days. Say for example, I can choose the day whichever activity needs to be displayed, simultaneously for sleep and also for the heart rate or the heartbeat. Okay, then next if we go to details, you can see the same thing, but this is a little bit scrutinized. Even for sleep, you can see average sleep, deep sleep, light sleep. It's like giving you more detailed information about the same. If you go to devices, here there are some settings which you can customize. For example, you can turn on the call alert, sedentary alert. You have the alarm. You can set your own alarm here, and it will vibrate directly onto your watch or the Smartband. Then we have the SNS alert. Here you can choose whichever app notifications you want to be displayed onto your Smartband. Then you have music control. You can control your music for all the players or whichever applications you use on your smartphone. Then here we have the camera shutter. You can turn it off or on if you want. Then we have the heart rate detection. You can set it automatic or manually as per your liking. And then we have wake gestures. If you go to more here, there are more options here like activities, device, language, anti-theft alert. You can keep it on. Find my phone. You have time format, step length, heart rate, do not disturb, screen brightness. It says it's level 5, but I was very disappointed with the screen brightness because it's quite low as per my liking. And last is the user, which you have to set your user profile. As for the battery life, the company claims that it has got a battery life of around 7 days when connected to the Bluetooth and the app, whereas it has a standby time if not connected to the app or Bluetooth of 10 days. But in my testing, I managed to get hardly around 4 days of battery life, and after 4 days the battery died. The charging time here was around 1.5 hours approximately. I charged it from 0 to 100% in approximately 1.5 hours. It's also worth noting that this band is claimed to be IP68 dust, water and sweat resistant. and even after splashing the water on it, I didn't face any issues with the bend, and it worked exactly fine, as you can see, without any hiccups. So overall, for the price of rupees 1799 for the Boat Smart Bend, I feel we are skimping on many things like the build quality, which could have been better, the display quality, the battery life, the screen resolution, or even the looks for that matter. But it does well with the charging time, good touch sensitivity, almost on-par step tracking and heart rate monitoring, and the wide variety of fitness modes that are available. So guys, that's it for the video, and I really hope you all liked it. If you all did, hit the thumbs up button, and if you all didn't, you all can vote it down. Do subscribe to me if you all haven't, and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever a new video goes live. So until next time, you guys take care. Ciao.